How's it going? Look, this guy, diamond level player, got absolutely owned. Absolutely owned in the game. So I'm telling you, these guys, they have zero skill. So they counterpicked, right? Counterpicked. And the strategy against, I'll show you the strategy against when you, what do you do when you deal with shit like Tahm Kench, Malphite. I ended up top laning here. So I'm testing a strategy. Because like right now I'm sick and tired of dodging. Honestly, I'm just sick and tired of dodging. So I'm thinking about a strategy where you are just like an elaborate version of Singed. Because you see, top lane can be won two ways. You either crush your opponent, but that normally doesn't happen if you're second pick, because if you're first pick, you pick Tryndamere, they pick Malphite or Tahm Kench. You can't really do much versus Tahm Kench. I mean, I screwed up a little bit in here. Because I misplayed on... Like, when you play against Tahm Kench, you want to play around his Q cooldown, because his damage kind of sucks, unless he has Q up. And honestly, I don't play a lot against Tahm Kench, so I can't really remember his Q that well, right? But, look, I'm like 0-2, right? Look, do you see? You simply sit in their base, you get a T-mat, boots, make sure you don't spam your E, and then that's it. And you just basically farm. And that's it. Now, the difference between him and me is that I'm Tryndamere, I'm still useful in terms of I can kill squishes, whereas he really can't do much. He's not very mobile as a champion, right? You will see that he's slowly losing health. He's not as good as me. I can kill champs, I can kill other champs. So you see my team, I'm still a threat, whereas he is not. So you will see, like, eventually he starts dying. But, like, look what happened to their base. Like, look at their base. Progression. As time progresses, look at their base. Look at the score. Well, my team is, like, significantly better, but you see what I'm saying? Like, this picking of these bullshit champions forces me into plays like this, and we're just coin flipping. But because your team is better, you can do shit like this. Now, it's gonna be complete coin flip. Like, you can't play it. You can't carry with this strategy, you're just coin flipping basically. But look, you see, what you do is you basically, it doesn't matter how many times. It's a version of, I don't know, what's his, Sion Inter. He's a player on EU West, he does that all the time. Because what you're doing, you have to understand, in League there's a bit of a bug, where if you die too many times, you become worthless in gold, right? But, since you're still a champion, you can do shit like, you see, like, all the shit I'm doing. I'm being very pesky. I'm taking down the jungle. I'm pushing in. I'm taking down the lead, and they can't kill me, right? Like, I'm 5 seconds immortal. Then next, what you do is you get this item, and then holy smokes, you do so much damage to structures. It's like you just become this shit machine, basically, and they can't really do much against you, you know. So you see, I can just like straight up take the hits, immortal, click the button, kill the turret. You see? And again, you see how many resources I'm absorbing. There are 3 champions using exhaust flashes, ults, right? On 8-10 Tryndamere. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like the worst champion on the map, and I'm drawing pressure of 3 other players. Do you understand, like, how effective that is? And he cannot do that because he is immobile tank, right? He can't do that. So, do you see what's going to happen? Is my team is just going to take all the barons because my team is better. Actually, my team is better because when you counterpick, you cancel the lane. But, right? As Tryndamere, it's good for you in some way. Like, if you coin flip correctly, which I did, right? It's not good for the tank. It's not good for him. Because I can do shit like this. I can literally do shit like... Now they're stuck in the base. You see? They're literally stuck in the base now. And I'm going to go, and I'm gonna destroy their base. I'm gonna take the Nexus right now, right? So, my team kind of trolled. I decided to take the Dragon. Okay, fine. I go. Now, in here I made a mistake. I basically finished the game, but I ulted very late. You see, if I was to ult, I would have probably finished. Another way of doing it, if you know you're going to die, you can basically clear the minion waves, and then your super minions are just going to be hitting the Nexus, and it's very hard to get them off the Nexus, right? But if you can put them into a situation where there is basically 3 inhibitors down, at that point they can't really win the game. They can't really, because your team can just collapse. And again, you have to remember, Tryndamere is immortal for 5 seconds, and this item here allows me to do insane damage, right? And the minions are just like insane. It's just like it's too strong. Do you see, like, fifth attack does 686 damage? It's just like, that's sickening, right? You can stack up your Phantom Dancer minions, and then you just like roll in, and that's it. It's just like, think about 650 damage is like more than 10% of inhibitor. So if you land 10 autos, this thing 100% dies. And you have to remember, like, Trinity does, it's a lot of auto attack he has. I'm probably gonna change my runes, honestly, because maybe like a teleport or something, because I took cleanse. I thought I could cleanse Tahm Kench ult, because my thinking was he's going to swallow me to stop me from killing turrets or inhibitors, because I knew I'm gonna, I didn't think I was gonna feed, but I knew I'm gonna lose the lane hardcore, because you can't really do much against Tahm Kench. He's just gonna buy like Ninja Tabi, and then that's about it. I tried to kill him early because I wanted to get it, but you see, Tahm Kench is just Tahm Kench. It's like, it's disgusting shit. It's just disgusting shit. It's like one of the hardest counters to Tryndamere, is Tahm Kench. So I thought, okay, he's gonna swallow me, I'm going to cleanse it, I'm going to continue to hit the turrets, I'm gonna ult, I'm gonna destroy. I basically was going for infrastructure in this game, and hoping my team was better, so, which worked out, you know what I'm saying? And he still loses the game. Diamond player, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and people are like, oh, ranked. And he's afraid to play me one-on-one. I asked him, like, do you want to play one-on-one? No. He just told me that I was bad, and that's it. Even though he lost. But you have to understand, look, I was the shittiest champ on the map, and I was drawing 3 people. Because it's just that that's how, but that kind of, honestly, I don't know, this type of gameplay. Anyway.